For question 7, let's focus on 3x minus 1 multiplied by x minus 2 first. So we have the 2 here, and we'll have a large square bracket, and we'll just try to do this mentally. 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times negative 2 is negative 6x, and we're going to do the inside part, negative 1x. So negative 6x minus 1x is negative 7x. As for last, FOIL, first, outside, inside, last, negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. And we finish off the question by feeding the dog, cat, and bird. Distribution. 6x squared minus 14x plus 4. Now it's up to you how you do this question. I'm just going to throw this negative 2 to the left. So we have negative 2, and we can do this because multiplication is commutative. When you have a times b times c, this is the same thing as b times a times c. This is okay. So let's focus on this part here. So we have negative 2 multiplied by, we can do this quickly, x squared. This is FOIL. Outside would be negative 4x, inside would be positive 2x. So when you spend $4 and you make $2, you have an overall net result of negative 2x. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. And finally, we finish off the question by feeding the dog, cat, and bird. Distribution. Now, for the sake of practice, I'm going to try this question one more time. I'm just going to leave things as is. We're going to simply use distribution, feeding the cat and dog. So make sure you respect the brackets properly. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x, and negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8. Now we carefully do FOIL. X times negative 2x is negative 2x squared. Outside we have positive 8x. Inside we have negative 4x. So we have 4x. And 2 times 8 is 16. As you can see, we have the same answer. Let's try question 9. This is you feeding the dog, cat, and bird. X times x squared is x cubed. X times x is x squared. And x times 1 is simply x. Now this is your friend feeding the dog, cat, and bird. Negative 1 times x squared is negative x squared. Negative 1 times x is negative x. And negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. Notice how I align the powers so you can very easily cancel things out. The x squared and the negative x squared cancel out, and so do the x's. And the final result is x cubed minus 1. So what we're doing in this chapter is we're practicing doing polynomial expansion. However, the final result is so simple, and it's nice to know that going backwards, the opposite of expanding is called factoring in the next chapter. So yes, it is possible to factor x cubed minus 1. So again, let's try this expansion. This is you feeding the dog, cat, and horse. And this is your friend feeding the dog, cat, and horse. Let's give it a try. A times a squared is a cubed. A times negative ab is negative a squared b. A times b squared is positive ab squared. As for your friend, we have a squared b, positive a squared b. I'm just switching the a's and the b's, which you're allowed to do. And we have b times negative ab is negative ab squared. Negative ab squared. And finally, we have b times b squared, which is positive b cubed. So we add all the terms, and you can see that the middle terms cancel out, leaving you with a cubed plus b cubed.